late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. I bet. No one on ESPN we're going to talk about this one. Nobody's going to talk about how Jokic choked that game off. Nope, they won't. They won't. But if it was Westbrook doing what Jokic did at the end of that game, I mean, we know what happened. We already know. But Shannon Sharp got his own problems right now. But Shannon Sharp won't say nothing. Nobody will say anything. Nobody's not going to say anything about Jokic's performance. I don't care he had a triple-double. He choked that game. He choked it. Screwed the game up. Messed the whole game up with his last two timely turnovers. Yes, Jokic had 43, played in 43 minutes, 8 for 16, 4 for 8 for 3, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 26 points. But 7 turnovers. He had 7 turnovers. 7. One, I don't know what he was trying to do. He just threw it out of bounds. I don't know what that was about. That was one of his turnovers. I can't remember all of them. But I think he threw a couple just untimely turnovers late in that game. But he won't get smoked for it at all. And I can hear the Jokic fan now. Either I'm going to hear one or two things. He still had a triple-double. Oh, you're just being racist towards Jokic. One or two things I want to see in the comment section. But anyways, let's talk about Kawhi Jordan, a.k.a. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard went 15 for 19. 15 for 19. That's impressive. I think he was at 91% from the field in the beginning of the game. The man couldn't miss at all. He went 4 for 7 for 3. Perfect at the line. 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 foul. A +6 and then plus minus with 39 points. And I mean, towards the end of the game, to close out the game, but pretty much this whole entire game, I don't want to sound too, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but I don't want to sound too preposterous when I say this. But the fool almost had, especially when he's shooting from mid-range, had flashes of 97 Jordan. This fool out here looking like 97, 98 Jordan. That's the way he was hooping out here. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop Kawhi Leonard, even if they could have. But that's just Denver's poor defense. But they couldn't stop him out there. So the Clippers avenged their loss on Saturday. 105-102 in the victory. It's pretty much just Kawhi Leonard just at the end, just cooking them. But others did their thing. Zubac had 12 rebounds and 16 points. He did have 5 fouls, because every time he touched Jokic was a foul. James Harden almost cost them the game, but luckily Clippers defense, 5th-ranked defense, did something. I think they 5th or 6th last time I checked. But James Harden, 18 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 7 for 17 in 39 minutes. He was a -1 at a plus-minus. Norman Powell had 13 points, 5 for 14, 33 minutes. I don't understand wearing Skechers for basketball, but whatever. And Chris Dunn, who pretty much just seems like he's reviving his career in L.A. defensively, had 5 points, but 2 for 7. But he can play some defense. And I never really known him as playing defense at all up until now. Because Chris Dunn's been in the league for a minute now. Nicholas Batum off the bench had 6 points. Derrick Jones Jr. had 6 himself. Bench Simmons came in there for 8 minutes and gave the Clippers 2 points, and Bogdanovich came in there for 15 minutes but didn't get anything. Clippers shot 38% from three, 48% from the field themselves, 83% from the field. Missed 2 free throws on the behalf of Zubac and Norman Powell. But it pretty much was all. It's Kawhi Leonard that led the game, but others did do other things. It wasn't just all Kawhi. Let's just say that it was a team effort. But Kawhi just got hot. He couldn't miss. As for the Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon had 14 points, 5 for 13, 6 rebounds. Michael Porter Jr. had 15. He had a double-double, 15 points to 50 rebounds. But couldn't come back in the game because he messed up his shoulder, I think it was. And I think he messed up his shoulder because the Clippers' defense was just too stagnant. I seen what happened. I saw what happened. I think it was a loose ball, and I think he might have lost the ball, and I don't know how he hurt it. Maybe the way he fell on it, I don't know, but he got hurt. But I don't think he came back in the game. Maybe he did, I don't remember. But I remember him holding his shoulder the whole time. Like I said, Jokic had his normal triple-double. Triple-double. He did have 7 turnovers. Jamal Murray, he was hitting, but it wasn't enough. 23 points, 9 for 17, 2 rebounds and 6 assists, plus 5 in the Nuggets minus. Christian Ball had 5 points in 34 minutes. Watson came on the bench for 3, and the only person that really did something on the bench was Westbrook, of course. Westbrook with the hype, but he got away with some stuff. Actually, Nuggets in general got away with some stuff. Westbrook went 5 for 11 from the field. Westbrook got away. They reviewed the call to see if it was a foul, which it was a foul, I think, on Norman Powell. It might have been. But Westbrook stepped out, and Stan Van Gundy, he traveled too. He definitely stepped out. I don't know what the refs be looking at. The refs in this game were just weird because it was a minor incident between Norman Powell and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray literally picks up Norman Powell because he kind of hooked him. And, of course, you getting manhandled like that, nobody's going to like it. Norman Powell reacts. Chris Dunn comes out of nowhere. Christian Braun coming out of nowhere. They get into it. But they call no technical foul on Jamal Murray. They get Jamal Murray a free throw, but call technical foul on Braun, Chris Dunn, and Norman Powell. I don't understand the NBA's refereeing. I don't get it. How you gonna get somebody a freaking technical foul for reacting for getting almost elbowed and hooked, but you don't get I don't know. Whatever. That could have cost them the game, but some of the refereeing officiating today or last night's game was weird. I think they was trying their best to keep it close, and also trying their best to make sure Denver goes up 2-0, but it didn't work because Kawhi said, "I'm Jordan for the moment." The guy is 39. These two teams will play each other on Thursday night, so they get 2 days off, Tuesday and Wednesday, before they go play at the Intuit Dome down in South Central. The only thing about that the Clippers probably need to work better on for the next game, rebounding. Denver got 50 rebounds. Clippers only got 32. They got a rebound on the glass, 50 to 32. But like I said, Kawhi Leonard, the way he was making shots in that game, it almost mattered, but it didn't matter, but it almost mattered. It wouldn't matter if certain things would have happened for the Denver Nuggets. But like I said, Game 3 is on Thursday night. See what happens. This looks like it's probably the better series, the most exciting series, because these two games have been close, and they've been quite entertaining so far. But shout out to Kawhi Leonard because he said, "Y'all talk about my knees, talking about I'm washed up, talking about I can't make it through a playoff season. I'm gonna show y'all." But we'll see. He still got a couple more games left in this series. Let's see how long he lasts. I better not hear you talk about Kawhi Leonard spraining his knee on freaking Monday night. And he'll be off for the rest of the season. I don't want to hear that. Anyways,